If you want to know and understand how to develop your forehand attack, then make sure you're watching this. Hello, my name is Craig Bryant, and in today's video we are going to be looking at how to develop your forehand attack. The forehand attack and topspin can be a really imposing skill. It's one that can inflict power, danger, deception, different directions. So it's an important one to have, and it's an important shot to develop in order to advance your game to the next levels. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at the forehand drive and topspin and how to progress that. And we're going to be looking at the skill in isolation to begin with. So it's just going to be from one spot, and we're just looking at the technical elements that need to be proficient. Okay, on to the video. So first of all, I'm going to focus on this twist away. So trying to get these shoulders turning a little bit towards the ball and then rotating back and meeting the ball in front of me. So I don't want to be taking the ball too late by my side, so it's slightly in front of me, around the top of the bounce, and I'm hitting the back of the ball. So it's quite a solid connection that I'm making. Yeah, so I'm not brushing at this moment in time with this forehand drive. It's quite a thick connection. And there's a little bit of everything in this shot. There's a little bit of legs, there's a little bit of waist, and then there's obviously that follow through with the arm too. From a slightly different angle here, you can see what I mean by the contact in front of my body. So I'm not letting that ball come through too much. Top of the bounce and slightly in front of the body. And here you get a chance to see just that little transfer of weight from that right leg into that left leg, which is contributing to the control. Onto the forehand topspin, but first of all we're going to start with the drive just so we can see a comparison. Bat's quite high, and now it starts to just drop a little bit lower, and now I'm lifting the bat up, and there's a bit more of a brushing contact now through the back and the top of the ball. My timing's still in front of my body, and everything else is pretty much the same. There's a little bit of leg rotation, there's a little bit of waist rotation, and then my arm's probably doing a little bit more here as well. Slightly bigger backswing, bat dropping a little bit lower. That's allowing for me to change into that topspin. And then from this slightly different angle again you can see that contact in front of the body, and the bat has that slight upward trajectory. And the legs working in a similar fashion here, but probably just doing a little bit more of a knee bend, a little bit more of a push through with the legs. Now onto the advanced topspin. So this is fairly conservative, and I'm just starting to ramp up the tempo here. So you see the shot's slightly bigger, everything's a little bit more aggressive, the legs are moving a little bit more, the waist is turning a little bit more, and the length of my forehand topspin is a little bit longer too. Still trying to have that timing in front of my body, but much more acceleration from legs, arm and body too. Now this is a really useful angle to see that the backswing is much bigger, a much bigger turn of the body, my shoulders almost facing the wall, and that's allowing me to uncoil and accelerate into the ball. And now we're really starting to see a change with the legs, where they are accelerating forward, that right leg holding the weight and pushing into the left leg. Okay, so that's how I would go around developing a basic shot. I would start with a drive to begin with, where we're hitting more of the back of the ball, where we're incorporating a little bit of a twist with the shoulders and the waist, perhaps a little bit of leg too. Trying to make contact slightly in front of the body and not to the side. And once that starts to become fairly competent, using everything that we've got already, but we're just dropping the bat slightly, turning that into a little bit more of a topspin where we're brushing the top of the ball rather than hitting the back. So we're using exactly the same body motion, but we're just changing how we're contacting the ball. And again, once that starts to become more competent, then we can start using everything that we're already using, but everything becomes a little bit quicker. Yeah, the arm snaps a little bit quicker. The waist twists in a little bit quicker. The feet and the legs transfer that weight a little bit quicker. So you're just adding in these little stepping stones to developing that forehand topspin. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to have more content other than service, let me know. I will do a video every now and again. Majority of my content is going to be around service and things that are involved in service, but from time to time I will do some different things. So feel free to let me know your suggestions in the comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you've not watched any other videos of mine, then make sure you're watching this one. And see you at the next one.